What is up, guys? It's your boy Lowtri back here again today. Yeah, in this episode, we're gonna be telling a story of the first time I snuck out of the house by myself. Yeah, so let's get to it. So in the background, you'll be seeing some gameplay of Destiny I recorded or shot last night. I'll get it. So let's go into the story now. Alright, so firstly, I was with my cousin and everyone was asleep. And we were still awake. I was playing on my PS4. This was around December last year, before Christmas. It was around the 20th. So yeah, my cousin and I had a sleepover at my place just because they needed a place to stay because their house got flooded. And so all we did was we went out. So no, everyone was asleep. And then we went out just looking around because we were bored and there was nothing else to do in the house. So then, yeah, so we went to the park and we had a look around there just for a bit to see if there's anything, any scraps or whatever, not just food, but any things like toys or whatever, if anyone leaves it there. So we went wandering for about, actually I don't know, probably about an hour and a half to 5 hours. It's the time between there. So yeah, so between that time, I think we traveled around 4.5 kilometers. So we went from my local shops area to my best friend's place. So then we picked up my best friend. We gave him a call and was like, "Oh, do you want to come out with us? We're bored. Saturday night. We've got nothing to do. Yeah, school's off, and there's nothing else to do." Yeah, so then we go pick him up and we walk around, honestly. So what we did was, all three of us, there's a construction site near my place. So we go to the construction site and we see it says, "Caution, do not enter anyone under the age of 18, I think it was. If you don't work here, you will be prosecuted," which means just you will be charged for trespassing. So like the rebel I'm not a rebel, saying that right now, clearing up anything. Yeah, just saying I climbed over that, what do you call it, that fence like a hero. I just grabbed that fence, or what do you call it, door, not even a door, like a gate, a really tall gate. I climbed over that like a boss and I just went over. And then I went into it, climbed over. Then I went walking down, there's a long pathway all the way to the back. So then, so I went to the back and there was honestly, you could go up a tower and down a tower. So I chose to go down the tower and to see how big the ditch was because there was going to be a new car park there. Also, yeah, car park or some apartments. They hadn't decided yet. So what I did was I climbed down the big tower thing where it was situated next to the park. So I climbed down there, then I walked to the edge, there's it's a big rectangle. I walked to the edge. Then when I saw that, it's oh my god, this thing is at least 11 meters tall. So I look up, and I should have had my GoPro with me. So it's just oh no, what am I gonna do? It's how am I gonna get out? So then my best friend and my cousin come after me. He says, hurry up, Lowtri, hurry up, Lowtri. They'll call me by my first name, but I'll leave that for a Q&A later. Yeah, so they said, hurry up, Lowtri. And the only reason they were saying that was because they were scared I was getting into trouble and there were cops coming down that road. Then I was actually scared. I was just standing there. I'm like, are you serious? There are cops coming down there. Apparently some people actually saw me climbing over that fence and they parked on the side of the road and said, "Oh hi, there is a young man the size of a blah 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 and he's coming over a trespass fence near this local shop. Please come immediately to arrest him." Yeah, so then once I heard that, I'm like, oh my god, I legitimately have to fucking run. If I didn't run, I'll be fucking arrested and going to juvenile prison. Not really, but I'll be charged a lot of money. So all three of us jump up, we climb over that gate again. Then yeah, once we climb over that gate, we started sprinting for our lives. We did not stop. We only stopped when it was a dark alleyway and it was just there. The alleyway was there and no one could see us. If anybody saw us, we ran again. So we kept going and going and going until we're probably about a kilometer away from my house. So what we did was we sat down, rested for about 20 minutes, and we just talked and say, are we gonna get in trouble? What's gonna happen? Oh no, if anything bad happens, we're in big shit. So after that, when my cousin saw the guy ringing him, he could hear him vaguely, but enough to apparently my cousin heard him very vaguely and said, this is what he vaguely said. She kind of picked out what he was going to say. So apparently he said there are 3 people climbing over this fence, or I was, but then they climbed over and he saw the rest of us. Then he saw me and then the other 2 people, and they said they are wearing this. But since we were like in dark, they couldn't really see us properly. So thank God I was fucking wearing the rat shit I was trying to wear. So I was wearing like a mask as well, and yeah, I was wearing a mask. So I was wearing a mask, and that honestly was just, yes. So after that, we just talked about it. We laughed it off. We came back home, and yeah, nothing else happened. There was no cops, nothing else happened. Yeah, it's like nothing actually ever happened. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!